What's up, my friend? Today I'll be reacting to Alaska Town that lives in one building by Peter Santenello. This should be a really good one. But before I go into that, can I ask you for one thing? If you can leave a like, thank you so much, my friend. This is the best way to show support. If you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Now, link for the original video in my description. I'm already aware of this building. It's kinda creepy that the entire town is there, but yeah, let's check this out.
I really think, Peter, that this is where they could make a scary movie.
Here it is. Here's the building.
Okay.
The tunnel separates us from the world.
The bear would come right through here and then right down here.
It's whittier.
Oh, it's a full maze down here.
They had a jail down here, too.
Moonlight in the mall.
What a view.
Oh,
First
wow.
someone that landed here in Whittier.
And this is how they get to the school. Peek in there.
So what's going on? Is there something wrong with the building?
A lot of people died. Tsunami washed them away.
Don't stop here. It's not a destination.
I did the opposite.
You're rare.
Okay, so before we even actually go into the video, let me say one thing. The reason I'm aware of this building is I react to a lot of American stuff, and I remember a video with the creepiest towns or something in America, and this one ended up making the list. But apart from that, I don't know that much. I love the fact that Peter Santenello went there. Man, this will be tremendous.
Good morning, guys. So much of this channel is about getting into other people's lives, different styles of living. So today we're going to go to a town here in Alaska, a very remote place, through a tunnel, under a glacier. On the other side is a building. In that building is all of the town's residents, the post office, the market, the school, everything self-contained. Let's go on a little adventure here to Whittier, Alaska.
By the way, my friends, I saw that in Alaska they are paying people to live there. How true is that? Is that fake news? Alaska is so beautiful. Holy moly. Leave a like. I would say leave Alaska. Leave a like if you love Alaska.
Tunnel here. You can see way up high there a glacier, waterfalls coming down. And this tunnel, from what I understand, is shut off at 10:30 every night. This is the one way in by road. There's also a port, so it's somewhat isolated and removed from everything. So it looks like the train tracks go right through here too. So we're actually driving on the track, so that's cool.
Oh, wow. It's crazy.
So that, I'm gonna say, was almost a couple miles. That was a long tunnel. Felt like being in a mine shaft. So this apartment building, from what I've heard, has roughly 200 or a little under 200 people. And as we can see here, the cruise ships also come into this port. So it must be a well-protected port, and probably some of the industry here. Here it is, here's the building. Looks like something out of the former Soviet Union. So let's try to get a look-see, meet some people. I'm just gonna sort of walk in and hopefully not be too intrusive by doing so, but hopefully we meet some cool people that can bring us around.
Okay.
Okay, seems like we have a lot of fishermen here. It's probably the big industry. Hodge Building, circa 56 to 60. Cold War story, great. I'm not gonna read this all to you, but communism was on the march across the planet, creating crisis in Europe. So giant radar system out here. The Aleutian Islands, which stretch very far, almost to Russia. Okay, here we have the church service. Some of the history here. Look at the building being constructed, 14 stories. This was
This is fascinating.
hardcore pioneering times.
Get your camera rolling right now, and when we go past this door, look to the right.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Post office.
I hear you got a sandwich.
I got a truck.
Oh, I know, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Your husband is so elegant.
It's
He
all
saved
right.
my life. Oh, that's all I gotta say. You know what? I just kept eating that food. I said, I'm not stopping. I don't care what they say.
When am I gonna get to meet him? I gotta meet this guy, your husband.
Here.
Okay.
He's at this meeting. See, it's the Village Towers, and agenda for the annual meeting.
Okay, so this is a big deal right now. So you're talking about raising the fees here for the homeowners
Monthly
We pay
condominium fees.
$450 a month already.
for just utilities?
No, but also for the reserves.
Okay.
There's a number of unmet maintenance needs that
Okay.
are unfunded.
So there are a lot of local politics in this building.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
who's gonna fix the roof? What if the elevators go out?
Yep.
What about replacing the sidewalk in the front of the building?
You have to see Hawaii and Whittier.
This is our
Hawaii?
house. This is our house. We have decorated it to look a little bit like Hawaii because,
Just to get that aloha spirit going?
yes.
All right.
I said to Joe,
And
if
I'm-
we have to be here for a while, it's gotta look like someplace else.
You're together?
Yeah, this is my husband Joe.
Oh.
Are we together? We've been married more than 50. We've been married more than 50
She
years.
was talking about you forever.
Oh,
and
that's
then she was
beautiful.
keeping
More than
it-
50
I
years.
thought you were like hiding them from us. Okay, so this is your place.
Yeah.
Very
our weekend.
cool.
I'm sorry
I
you
like
didn't
it.
understand that we were very married.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
cute.
you're
What's
very,
the
very-
secret?
Oh, that's so cute. Come on. I love to see people that are together for so long and they are still so happy. Oh, I like that a lot.
It's been a long time, so what's the secret? That's a lot of love. I
That's
can
the
feel
secret. No contempt.
it. Okay.
You can't have contempt or criticism. Saying things like, "You always give me a problem with this. What's the matter with you?" I mean, those things are forbidden in a marriage.
Oh, that's great advice, actually. Oh,
This is
It takes
beautiful.
one day to get married and the rest of your life to stay married.
oh.
Remember this phrase. For men, this is very important. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. That phrase works on most things.
Followed with a foot massage.
So this is our guest room.
Okay. Very comfy, cozy.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like
You're
it also.
looking at right out at the mountain.
Yeah.
The waterfalls. Wow, that thing's raging up there. That is very cool.
And then this is our room.
Okay.
You know what, my friends? Maybe living here is not even that bad because you can have a great sense of community. Don't get me wrong, I can see a lot of problems, but on the other hand, I also can see some benefits. You know what I mean? Eh?
Okay. And all the ladies like this, the
Oh, there you
Hawaiian
go.
bathroom, all right?
Oh.
And you
Some
can-
privacy curtains.
Well, everything is
Well,
from Hawaii.
actually, we have to deal with the midnight sun. And we want to sleep at night, and we don't close those curtains, so we close these curtains for light control.
That's right. So we're in July right now. Tonight it will be light until midnight.
It's
at least.
crazy.
No, about 10.
No, that was June.
June.
Yeah,
Okay.
June was like that, but last night I got up about 2 o'clock and it was pitch black, really
Okay.
pitch black. Now you can sit here because we always have the customers or
Oh, thank
the
you.
visitors
Oh, what a view.
in the view.
What a view. Who doesn't love that?
What an amazing
Last Sunday
couple.
night I was setting the table for dinner and a black bear walked right there behind the school.
Oh boy.
Okay. Oh, that's the school.
Yeah. In the wintertime, if you're a child, you go down to the basement and go underneath the
Okay.
street here on the tunnel, and then you come up in the school.
How many students did you say?
35,
Okay.
and maybe about a dozen people work at the school. One of the big employers in the wintertime is the school.
Where are the kids from? Mostly.
I would say the majority of the kids in this school are Samoan.
Samoan.
Hmm.
The Samoans. The Samoans.
We have a Samoan
here.
community that lives in the building.
And
Interesting.
they have church service down
What
in
would
the
you say,
basement.
6 or 7 families?
Yeah.
So I noticed that in Anchorage too, a lot of Pacific Islanders,
Yeah.
which I would never have thought because it's so cold here. You'd think that would be
go
hard
figure.
for them,
I
but
don't get it either.
But one guy at the restaurant told me, he's like, nice beaches don't buy me a new pickup truck. Meaning there's opportunity here. He can get work
That's
where
right.
he couldn't in Samoa.
And they work really hard.
They
All
work.
the Samoans here work. They do baggage handling. They work for the
The
railroad.
tunnel.
They work for the tunnel. Like when you
EMTs.
came in, it was probably a Samoan girl or guy that was taking
Yep.
tickets at the tunnel.
Okay.
Yeah, they work really hard.
We decided to move we didn't buy new cabinets. We moved the cabinets around, moved the stove and put everything on this way and that way. Then when we were done, the light switch is behind the refrigerator. So we have a paint stick that we use to go behind here and turn the light on.
It
But
works.
it's okay because it's Whittier. I mean, it's Whittier.
Floor is slanted.
Yeah, I've
Floor is
noticed.
slanted about a half an inch. Well, we're
But it's
used to
concrete.
it now.
So what's going on? Is there something wrong with the building? Why is it
Yeah,
slanted?
It
No,
is.
just this room.
It's Whittier.
It's not real.
life.
It's not real
Whittier.
life. It's Whittier. This is our playhouse.
So when you say it's not real life, it's Whittier, what do you mean by that?
I mean, when the floor is slanted and you can't fix it, you just have to accept it. That's all it is. It's
But-
Whittier.
But with being Whittier, do you feel detached from the outside world to some degree?
Yeah, it is. The tunnel separates us from the world the same way that if we were on an island. We're not on an island, but we're part of the mainland. But because we have the tunnel, we have to time your visits to come in and out through the tunnel. We are a separate community that's fairly isolated from the rest of the world. The world. I mean, we've got internet. We can follow up what's happening in Germany. But so what? We're here at the end of the road.
We were looking for a condo up here, and I was talking to somebody in Anchorage, and he said, "Hey, I got a friend who owns 2 condos in Whittier. I'll find out what the numbers are, and you can get the keys and go look at them." So he gave us the information. We came, we got the key, we looked at this, and even though it was in terrible shape, we said, "Okay, this is what we want." So I said, "Okay, what's the name and number again of the guy who owns this?" So he gave it to us and called him up, and he said, "Yeah, okay, I'll sell it to you for whatever it was." Ray said, "Okay, that's great,
$40,000.
$40,000, all right?" So we went to the title company and we said we would like to buy 1009.
We had a contract.
Yeah, a contract. We went to the title company and they called us back and they said the problem is he doesn't own it. So we said, "Well, who does own it?" And they said, "Oh, some guy who lives in Girdwood." So we called him up and he said, "Well, yeah, I rented that condo to that guy for about a year and he hasn't paid any rent, but he wants to sell it to you." He said, "I'll sell it to you." How much did he tell
Okay,
you?
that's next level nightmare renter. Not only do they not pay, they try to sell it.
This is a crazy story, come on. By the way, I find this place kind of cozy. Do you guys agree with me? I find it cozy.
It's Whittier.
So I see cameras. Are there police here watching this or monitoring, or how's that work?
This whole building has,
Yeah, for vandalism.
Okay. Police are in the building or they're not in the
well,
building?
they used to be on the first floor, but now they're in that new building down there.
Okay.
It's a big metal-looking building.
Okay.
Anton Anderson, he was an engineer.
He designed the tunnel I drove through.
Yeah, the one that you drove through, right. And these are pictures of the tunnel right here and what was going on.
So this was a U.S. barracks for the Army or what?
This was the officers' building. This is where the officers lived. Now, this is what Whittier used to look like. See, and they had these docks here and all the fuel tanks. Right about here is where the cruise ship is tied up right now.
Yep.
But after the 1964 earthquake, all of this was washed away. The tanks were on fire. A lot of people died because there was a ship that came in and the tsunami washed them away. All of these buildings, a majority of these buildings are gone now because they were wooden buildings and the Army tore them down. They've had fires here. This is what it was like in the wintertime.
How much snow do you get here?
Well, I don't know exactly right now because I don't know what the measurement is, but 20 years ago they were getting 45 feet accumulated in one winter. I know
That's a
one
lot.
spring we came in here and the snow was about this high up on the light poles because they had been plowing the road and the snow was about that high. Oh, heck.
You have physical therapy.
This is one of the rooms that they used as the church.
Okay. So do you have a functioning church in here now?
Yes, it's 9 o'clock on Sunday mornings.
Okay.
And it's Samoan.
It's Samoan, meaning,
Samoan.
but anyone can go, right?
Yes, but the ladies wear their Samoan dresses, the men wear it's like a pario type of thing. They sing in Samoan. Neil preaches in English, but practically all the songs are in Samoan. Okay, here's some more pictures of when this was an army building. It really doesn't look very pretty before it was painted. And this is how they get to the school.
Okay, so the school is a separate building. We saw it from your place.
Yeah, see, peek in there.
Okay, so just walk down the hallway.
Yeah, and you come up in the school.
No joke. You can actually film some type of scary horror movie here because those tunnels, that's crazy.
Because it's way too cold in the winter.
Well, there's just
Not tunnels, I mean walls, right?
too much snow and it's convenient. It's not really cold here. Minnesota and Wisconsin, they have a lot colder winters than Whittier does.
Because you have
Oh,
the
really?
Okay, there's the church.
Yeah, but that's, I know they're using the room, but it's got a lot of damage in it now. I really think, Peter, that this is where they could make a scary movie down here.
Oh, down here?
Yeah. Can't you see somebody lurking around?
Yeah.
Holy.
Oh, it's a full maze down here.
They had a jail down here too, but I don't know which room it was.
There was a jail.
It was a military building, and this was the building where the officers lived, okay? So, yeah, they had a jail down here somewhere. I don't know where. Now I have to show you here. In the winter time, the wind blows so hard here on some days, right? That you can't get this door open because the wind is blowing so hard,
Okay.
all right? So, when you come in through the tunnel and you're gonna come here in the winter, you have to know which way the wind is blowing because you're not gonna come and try to get this door open if the wind is blowing from the east. So you have to go around to the other side because you can't get the door open.
Okay.
Especially if you're my size. Okay, so this is real fancy now. It didn't look
Okay.
like this, right? Now they have a timer on the door so that if it stays open a long time, it'll close by itself. It used to be that people would just throw the door up like that and bring their stuff in on the cart and then leave. And you know, you were talking about those cameras in hallways? Okay, they have seen black bears walking down the hallway here because the bear will come right up the sidewalk.
Okay, the bear come right through here
Yeah,
and then right down here.
yeah, why not?
Why not? Wow.
That is too
Now,
funny.
the police station used to be in that one over there.
The police station.
Yeah, but now it isn't anymore. Now this is Mellie's store.
Millie's store.
So
Oh, this is great.
This is an amazing
You're
store.
well stocked.
Yeah, yeah, Mellie and Neil go to town probably every week to get things.
Okay.
Then you send him back to us when he asks you too many questions, okay? Mellie's the pastor's wife of the Samoan.
Okay. There are a lot of Samoans here, right?
Yes.
And why are Samoans coming to such an isolated place? I'm just out of curiosity.
Yes. My daughter, the husband, and my other kids, they were the one that came here. First Samoan that landed here in Whittier. I don't know how they find out about Whittier. They came here. They work here over there at the seafood company.
Okay.
That's their first job here
Okay.
when they arrived here.
Yeah.
They settled down over here. The oldest daughter bought a condo on the 6th floor. So after those, she called me if she can bring some of my kids up over here for the school. I say, okay, pay the fare. And so, because, down the island, not too many, And she brought some of my other daughters, two daughters and my other son. Finally, they were the first one working at the tunnel, Samoan. They got
Okay.
a very good job over here.
Okay.
One of my son working at the harbor as an officer, and 3 of my kids working over there at the tunnel as a firefighter. I think those are the best jobs here in Whittier. I came here with nothing, me and my husband. So I work like $10 an hour, and not even a year, the couple asked me if I take over. So you know what? My heart was full of bliss because
wow.
that's
Oh, wow, so
I
nice.
have no money at all to give it to them. But they saw me working so hard with them, and that's why they sign up the list under me and my husband.
That's amazing.
So finally now I own. I already paid off everything, so I own. It's been 7 years now since I own this.
Good for you.
Oh, you have to admire those type of people. Oh, that was great.
And this is the Whittier Seamen's Mission.
Right.
Religious organization,
Mission?
fair to say, or? Yeah. Okay.
He's a visible crew member because he's a musician and the passengers will see him. But the majority of the crew on the ship are invisible to the passengers because they're cooks, they're cleaners, air conditioning technicians, plumbers, and so the passengers don't know these people are on the ship. Right? So when they come ashore, people don't know that they have very specific needs. There's emotional, physical, and spiritual. Emotional is they want to come here and they want to connect with their families and know somebody ashore. These guys come here and they trust us, all right? Because we're the only people that they know ashore.
Like our second home.
Yeah.
Okay, so captains come in here, or?
Yeah, they come in here, they sit and play the guitar. So the other thing is physical. They need to come here and rest because these guys work many long hours a day. They don't have any days off.
Except for musicians.
Because we usually, engage with the guests, we perform in the
And practice.
and practice.
So they
You know what, my friends? This video is actually changing the perspective I had about that building because I actually find this place really cool. Like I said, I can see that for sure there is problems, but there is also a great community, and the people here seem quite amazing. I really hope you guys enjoyed this content that is a bit longer than normal. Look, we are 22 minutes into the video or something. Leave me the number 22 if you also enjoy this type of content. It's a bit more a relaxed type of video, and I have fun watching this. I hope you also have. Leave me the comment 22 if you also enjoy this content.
come here and they rest. They don't have to be on the ship with the stresses of the ship. And then spiritually, they come here. Scott's the pastor. He does a lot of Bible studies, answers questions, prays for people.
You forgot the fourth, Jeanette.
Oh, I don't know.
You ready?
Yeah.
Jeanette's home-baked cookies.
Oh wow.
Fresh from the oven this morning.
Famous.
And,
Fresh
these,
baked cookies.
yes, these cookies are
We
homemade.
made 700 pounds of dough before the season and put them in Ziploc bags, 5 pounds, and froze them in large fish pots.
You're serious?
So dough is what you guys call what makes the cookie, right? Okay.
Oh, I was making sure. These are home-baked.
Oh, every one of them.
Wow. And here's our Ukrainian captain.
I'm not the captain
Okay.
yet.
Okay. Very good.
I'm the captain of my family.
And that's enough,
And this
brother.
is Sebastian, he just joined.
Sebastian just went through.
Yeah.
Sebastian, nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Warsaw, Poland.
Oh, yeah.
All night in Vermont.
Igor's singing for
We're going to
me.
play
Igor is...
tonight.
Oh, you're in the
Just
play.
say.
Are you
Yes. Moonlight in Vermont tonight.
Igor, that's so sweet because you found out I was born in Vermont, grew up in Vermont.
Oh, I was
and
not
you can
aware.
Sing the song.
Not sing, play.
Play.
Unfortunately,
Accordion? Do you play accordion?
I play actually.
Yeah.
It's a good guess. When I was a kid, I studied accordion for 5 years. After that, I studied clarinet.
So how do you like coming in to here, to Whittier, when you come to
Actually,
port?
it's such a remote and beautiful place. Speaking about nature, air, and lovely, lovely people over here.
My friend, quick pause on this one. First of all, hope you are enjoying the video. If that's the case, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe. But let me share with you one thing. I have a Patreon community where I put content almost every day, a lot of early access videos. So if you want to get them, go to my Patreon, link on my description. And this is of course a good way to support the channel. That said, let's continue with this one, and I hope you have fun. I love the accent of that guy.
Everybody had their names on there, right?
Why don't you have them there anymore?
One person complained and said, we don't want anybody to know where we live.
Okay.
So now nobody gets to know where anybody lives. Now, what is the answer? My husband taught you the answer. Why?
Because it's Whittier.
Because it's
That's a bumper sticker. It really is. All right, I think
Here's the fault. Here's the post office.
It's 4:30.
I should probably get going.
4:30 tunnel.
Do not speed, because that's when the policemen catch you, is when you're trying to make the tunnel.
Yeah, but the tunnel opening is from 5 o'clock to 5:15
Yeah.
And that's my one time to get out.
to get out.
Is there ever a time where it's closed for a long period of time? Like, has it ever been such a big storm or something?
A rock fell out of the roof once that was the size of a Volkswagen. So they closed the tunnel until they could remove the rock, and that took a couple of days.
Okay.
And
Then there was the rock slide, which happened in January. There were no cruise ships then, of course, but there was a rock slide that covered the road on the other side of the tunnel. And I looked at my wife and I said, this rock slide will be cleared off by May 15th, which is the day of the first ship. And by golly, they didn't do a darn thing until about February the 28th, and in 2 weeks, it was all fixed, and they had built the road over the rocks, and
Had
that's
to
the way it is
pave it?
still today.
And the first day it was open was the day before the ship.
Okay.
And then they
So
had
people
a-
were
then they
stranded
had-
here for a while.
Yeah, but then they would run the train through the tunnel.
Yeah, they had a thing called the slide train. So
I saw that. I drove in on train tracks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is there still a train that goes through?
Yeah, and at 6 o'clock, if you stay tonight, you will see the big long trains come in and all the passengers get off to get on the ship. There's gonna be about 800 or 900 people that get off 2 trains that come in tonight after 6 o'clock. And that's where they're getting the majority of passengers to go south.
Gotcha. So they just come into Whittier and then move on to whatever tour they're on or whatever.
Yeah, the motto of Whittier is Gateway to Prince William Sound. That's their town motto.
Oh, okay.
What that means is, don't stop here, just go right on through.
It's the gate.
Okay.
It's a gateway, it's not a destination.
I did the opposite.
Yeah, you're rare.
Hug?
Can I pray with you?
Yes, let's do it.
All right. Jesus, Peter didn't come here by accident, Lord God. You brought him here. Father, he's looking for you, but maybe he doesn't know that's who he's looking for. I just pray, Jesus, that this day here in Whittier would be something that he thinks about and remembers, Jesus, that we lifted your name up so that Peter could hear your name. Lord God, touch this man's life. Draw him to you when he goes to the Pribilofs or he goes to home or all these different places, Lord God. Keep calling his name until he answers. In your precious name I pray, amen.
Amen. Jeanette,
Oh, that
amazing.
was beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Okay. He's
So
ending.
here we have the school here, and then we saw the hallway underneath. And there we go, the building, Whittier, Alaska. We got lucky.
The colors are kind of nice. I enjoy this video, my friends. I know, again, it was a bit more, calm, but I enjoyed it.
Meeting Jeanette, what a sweet lady, what a beautiful spirit, bringing us in, showing us around. Just a wonderful person, really nice being in there. Takeaways from my quick time there were the community for the sailors in there, the mission they have going. There were some things off camera, like some assistance, some help. A guy was going through a bit of a problem, being out at sea, and there was community. And not like I could get in every one of those apartments. I'm sure there's all types from all different backgrounds,
Sure.
but it was overall something unique in the sense that everything is self-contained into one place. But there you go, another way of living, people choosing to be somewhat isolated from so much of the world, but at the same time, so connected under one roof. Thanks for coming along. Until the next one.
Oh, this was fantastic. You know what, my friends? Alaska Most Dangerous Hood. Should I watch that? But okay, that's I love Peter Santenello work, to be honest, my friends. I thought this was an amazing video. Well, honestly, this was not even that long, maybe 30 minutes or something. And yeah, if you enjoy this type of content, tell me in the comments. I always ask a lot of questions. Answer the ones you want. But yeah, leave a like if you enjoy this type of content, subscribe, all the good stuff, and see you guys soon. And that's it for today, my friends. Hope you end up enjoying this video. If that's the case, do not forget to leave a like. Also consider to subscribe if you are new to my channel. And also let me remember you about one thing. I have a Patreon community. I put videos there a bit earlier than I put on YouTube. So if you want to support me and have access to early content, go to my Patreon. I will leave a link on my description. Take a look at that. You can also scan the QR code you'll be seeing here. And that's it.